So now we're going to have a look at the Active Captain system and go through the whole process and how to use your Active Captain app from your mobile device together with your helm screens. So the first step we want to do is download the Active Captain app, which you can download on your Apple devices from the App Store, and on your Android devices you can download it from Google Play. So once we've downloaded the app, we'll go ahead, and if you don't already have a Garmin account, you can go ahead and create one, or if you do have a Garmin account that you've used in the past for watches or any other Garmin devices, you can use that same account. So when you go into the Active Captain app and select the I agree and the T's and C's, tick those boxes and select continue. So here you can see if you've got an account, go ahead and sign in. Otherwise there's an option to create one. With my one, I'll just sign into my account real quick. So now that we've signed into our account, it will ask you if you want to take the tour. You can do that. It's probably good so you can learn some features of the app, otherwise you can skip. So now that we've signed into our account, now this is based off a fresh new start, so you won't have any devices registered to your account. So once you've signed into your Active Captain account, we now want to sync it with our helm screen. And to do that, we need to connect to the screen's Wi-Fi. So we'll look at the screen now and set up that Wi-Fi connection. So if we go home, go to Vessel, and select Active Captain. So you can see here it's telling you, it's prompting you to set up that Wi-Fi network. So we'll go ahead and select that. So we want to turn that Wi-Fi on. So press OK to configure the Wi-Fi connection for the first time. So here's the Wi-Fi network name. So you can give that network name whatever you wish. So for example here we've got it set up as Garmin 6741. So that's the Wi-Fi network. And then it'll ask you to create a password for that Wi-Fi network. You can go ahead and create your own password. Just for demonstration purposes, we'll just set it up. So it's a minimum of 8 characters. So we'll just go 1 to 8. Done. So now that Wi-Fi network is created, we'll go ahead and connect our mobile device to that Wi-Fi network. So like any Wi-Fi connection, you go to your settings, go to your Wi-Fi settings and find that Wi-Fi network, Garmin 6741 or whatever your one is. Select that, enter the password you just created, then join, and you'll notice here, devices connected. We've just connected to our Garmin Wi-Fi network. So now that's all set. We can close that and go back to our Active Captain app on our device. So now it's recognized the connection. It'll ask if you are the owner of this vessel. So that's important. Of course, you are in this instance, so you'd select yes. And then what that does is every Garmin device on your network will register onto your Active Captain app. So once we go ahead and select yes, so in this instance, that's my username on Active Captain. Then I'll go ahead and select done. So now this particular screen will now register to my Active Captain account. So now that belongs to me. So that's just an important step. If you select no, you're not the owner of this boat, it'll still connect you as a user, but you won't be registered as the owner. So a new Active Captain user was added. So that's ready to go. So now both on your helm screen and on the Active Captain app, it's giving you a prompt to set a Active Captain card, an SD card. So basically what that does is everything that you transfer from your Active Captain app, so your maps, your software, user data, waypoints, tracks and so forth, will save to that SD card. So now we want to put a new SD card into the system. So I'll go around behind here and do that. So you want a separate SD card for Active Captain from your chart card. So it has to be a maximum of 32 gig SD card. Anything larger won't work. So I've just put a card in, it's in slot 2, and there you have the option set active captain card. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now it asks if you want to format the card or skip it. Preferably this will be a brand new card, so there shouldn't be anything on there. So you can go ahead and select skip. If you are using a used card, select format card. In this case, we'll just select skip for now. The selected card would be used without formatting. Continue, yes. So now it's just creating that active captain profile on that SD card. So you can see there, active captain's ready to run. So we've got the owner here, which is myself. And these are all your different active captain features or functions within the app that you can use. So now if we go back to our active captain app, you'll notice in boat apps, there's a few features that we've got here. So you can see sync with plotter. So it's currently syncing some data between the two. So you notice I didn't have to do anything there because the connection's already made. It's automatically syncing that data. The other option is marine devices. So as mentioned, when you set yourself as the owner, as we did earlier, every Garmin device on your boat will be registered to your active captain account. And that's where you can come in here, My Marine Devices, and you'll see all those devices registered to your account. You may notice some that are pending. If it's a fresh connection, it may take a couple of hours for those devices to register, but you'll notice that they're pending there. So that's sync with plotter, My Marine Devices, and the other feature within Active Captain is Helm. So Helm pretty much mirrors what's on your screens to your mobile device, regardless of how many screens you've got on your Helm, or if you've got a different Helm station, all the screens will be able to be mirrored onto your device. So if you had 3 screens on your Helm, you'd have 3 different options along here. In this case, we've just got the one, so if we tap on that, you'll notice it mirrors exactly what's on our Garmin MFD. And you notice that I have full control of it as well. So it's pretty much just using your Garmin MFD in the palm of your hand. So you can go ahead and select different options. So you've got charts. So you can see as I'm selecting it on my mobile device, it's changing it on the MFD as well. So just something to keep in mind with this Helm function. So if we go back to our screen here, you'll notice the Helm function there. If we tap on that, so there's app permissions. So if you had a number of people on board and you wanted them to see what you're doing on your screens, you can give them that permission, but without control. So you come in here to app permissions. So they would connect with their Active Captain app as we've done and shown, but you can give them view only access. So if we select that, app permission is view only. So if we come back here, they have no control of the MFD. So as you, the skipper, are controlling the Garmin screen, you can do so, and your guests on board, if they're viewing, they can see what you're doing without making any changes to the screen. So within the Active Captain app itself, they're the main features, but we'll have a look at some other features like transferring user data and doing software updates and map updates as well, and we'll show that later on.